Welcome back to Out of Frame Photography, doing a live reaction video. Hey, yeah. And we in the building today. I don't need headphones. Hold on 1 second. Kind of like hearing myself when I do these things. This just seems like it's going to be the setup anywhere. I was going to use the office to do these things, but then I realized I don't got Wi-Fi like that. So I could use my phone hotspot, but actually this time I want to be hands-free. So 1 second. That should be a lot better. Let's get into this. You love to see it. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. There's no need for discussion. We just here to have some fun, talk about some things. You know what I'm saying? Some things. Not some tanks. Know what I'm saying? So also, if you're wondering, I'm gonna be doing this every Sunday. This is gonna be a Sunday thing. Let's go. For copyright reasons, we're not gonna go over sound like that. However, I love the aesthetic of this, and I only say you're stopping here, even though it's not a photo and we're going over rails. I just want to mention that if you ever want me to do something like this, I am charging you. I probably charge like $400 or $500 to get this set up together, and then you get the whole creative shot. You get like 10 photos with this. Maybe this might be a day of reels. I don't know. This is cool, and I like this. It's nothing for really me to like discuss with you guys about per se. Transition was nice. To get something like this, it's not too hard. Just keep your camera in a certain spot. You spin it. You want to give the feel for a couple seconds, and then you want to have another clip of your camera doing a spin as well, and you just want to kind of cut it when a certain spot. And all right, let's go on. Clinton Studios. Fire shots. Fire. Now, the only thing, I just don't like the hands being dark, but I do like this overall. Now, I could get the same shot with the camera I have. Matter of fact, let me grab it. I could get the same exact shot with the camera I have. This is one of those, the subject is laying down and you're standing per se, and you're just shooting down at the person. You're just getting the half shot from the waist up. For this one, it requires a spotlight because you can see the edges. I can't really show you because my finger, I don't think my cursor is showing, but if it is, you can see the edge between the two purples. That's where the spotlight cuts, or circular light, and creates that feel. So good job. You want a warm light. You don't want clear light. I get the idea for this. I don't feel 100% like this is a great. Now, okay. Again, my opinion is different. With the whole doing this, you miss the guy's eye, so you get hurt. So now he seems less important. Which, I mean, I guess if you're going to do that, that's fine. Then you have, that was a good shot. I mean, I get that one, but then I'd rather the guy be a bit more focused. That requires you to raise your aperture up. Overall, I mean, ideally, this is still a good, idea. Shot. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it could have been better. Even the loop pack that you would have went for, especially since Valentine's Day is around the corner, would have went for more warm instead of green tone. Listen, I'm assuming they paid, and I'm assuming they did, what they did for this. But hey, shout out to Austin Hunter Photographer. I'm assuming I said that right. Top reasons why you should not use flash. So for any photographer out there that is either considering using flash, whether it's on cam, whether it's off cam, or if you're still new or not new, or you've been doing this for a while. Personally, what I would suggest, mind you, this is a good shot by the way. Personally, for me, I would have darkened her. The sun is actually behind her. If you haven't noticed. The only reason why you can tell because the highlight on her face, you can see it on the edges, and when you see on the edges, you only get that effect is either when it's on the side of you or it's behind you. Only you get that aesthetic. The flash is a bit more straightforward. You can tell if I'm not gonna zoom in, but you can tell around the forehead area is a more light tone, and even below her eyelids, you can see a lot more whiteness between the cheeks, between the nose. You can see the line down her nose as well. All that to show where the lighting is at. If the flash is going to be anywhere, it's going to show more light on certain parts of your face than it is on other areas. And this is not one of those straightforward. Now, it could have been top down. It doesn't have to be like straightforward. It could have been top down. Either or, it's in front of her. Well, I'm mainly getting that. Good shot, but I would have definitely had darkened her. I would have gave the flash a different angle just to have a different appeal. Well, overall, it's still a great photo. This is definitely one of those photos I can see being in the magazine. Like, there's no shot at the photographer. Like, whether I would have shot it or he would have shot it, it still would have been a 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. It would have been higher. Y'all miss my like feature? I'm gonna like this one. One, because I actually have shot this person. Well, not this person that shared this photo. Love Kay, love her husband Ray, and this is still to this day a flawless shot. I'm not gonna say more. Go follow both Ray and Kay pages because they deserve it. Any photographer I can highly recommend outside of myself is them. This is worth more than what I currently charge. Way more, like 5 times more. I want a shot like this. This is timeless. So came across this photo. Nothing wrong with this photo. To a degree. All you get is an from me. Nothing wrong with the photo. It's just an So personally, I would have loved to take the photos of her, but in a studio setting, because I love this outfit. I love this aesthetic of what she's going for. This is actually what I'm looking for my Black Excellence photo shoot. I am currently doing this entire February. Maybe I might not get the chance to shoot something like this, but if I ever do, then this would be really nice. Way too bright. All these filters. Take the filters out, lady, please. It might make you look smoother, but I mean, for the look that this is hitting for, this could be easily fabulous with the right setup. Right setup. I'm talking about fabulous in the sense of like, you can have companies knocking at your door like, what's good? Can we have this type photos? But I said, just a little too bright. That's all. I love these photos. Love these photos. Nice clean headshots. Now, the only thing I would have tried was to tell her to look more seductive. Kind of screaming for help. I don't know. It's just not like the seductive hit is not fully there. The photographer did his job. It's the model that hasn't given the vibe that I guess I'm seeing what she's trying to give off. And I'm like, you're there, but you're not there. Maybe she should have a guy with a shirt off and abs showing, like ripping shredded, and maybe she might have given a different look. You know what I'm saying? No, not me. Don't think of me. The only way I could ever do a retouch like this, I will have to. There's a lot of steps to get to a retouch like this manually. There's other ways to get to it with like a few clicks if you have Photoshops. I do not have Photoshop. I am on Affinity Photo, and I have Affinity Designer for like, small other touch-ups and setups. However, I do like the shot. I'm just saying, to get the smoothness the way this is, not easy. Especially in this amount of detail, requires a higher end camera. Or I should say better glass. Overall, these shots are really good. I almost thought to a degree that this was a background that he slapped on, not like actual in studio. And now it's gonna be hard over time to tell when things are in studio versus when things are, I crop the person out and I replace them with the backdrop and whatnot. Ways you can tell. Look for the shadows. Are any? For how the placement on the hand is. Where is the body with said object? But at first glance, you're not going to notice it. This one is actually in studio. But if I could find a photo within this, video, then I'll show you then. Shout out to Studer Photography 247. Like, I hate it. I hate it. I only hate it because of the red dots on her face. Everything else is flawless, and the red dots are just way too harsh. That's the only reason why I hate this photo. Other than that, I like everything about this, kind of to a degree, because I kind of wish that little area. Other than that, everything else is flawless. The red dots are bothering me, and I hate it. Oof, great shot, great model, great setup. Not the red dots though. Okay, I want to do this. I want to. This is gonna be difficult. I want to do a pop out shoot like this. Now seeing this. Do I like these photos? Yes. Not the way I like other photos, but yes, I do like these photos. Reason why I say that is because, obviously these are edited. These are the type of shots that a model will be like, oh my God, this is flawless. Like, this doesn't even need edits. In comparison to the other ones that we just seen like not too long ago, these are like more directly out of the camera with barely any edits. Now, this is still shot on a higher end camera. Or I should say a higher lens camera. Let me be more accurate. The only issue, I don't know if you see the lines on the eyebrow, the hair on the eyebrows, that's out of place. The no for me. These strands that's leaning down the face, it needs either more or something, because these 3 strands ain't doing it for me. Or keep it as 1 or something. Not enough. Everything else, I get it. Not I'm not a huge fan of this, but I get it. Not a huge fan of it. This is too much flaws. And this is a good one too. Still, the strands of hair that's not visible at first glance, but that's there. Focus on the eye. I mean, the real focus is on the eye. Even with that, if that focus on the eye, then I would have brightened up the eye because it's a little too dark now. This is better brightness, but now it's not as like everything else is too much more in focus. Yeah, like I said, there's a couple things. Praise Magazine, I believe that's how you pronounce their name. Shout out to the photographer for this one. Very clean on the face, like where the enhanced positions are. The aesthetic, I like the feel. Actually, you know what? I like the black and white. I was gonna say, you know what? Maybe I wanted the color. Black and white definitely hits. It's hitting. I mean, you can get away with black and white for any photo. That part. But nonetheless, it still hits. Shout out to this photographer. This is my last one. Shout out to this photographer for sure. Can we find him real quick? Hold on. Yeah, shout out to this photographer, Thomas Poppin. Poppin? Poppin? Shout out to you, bro. These shots are fire. Oh, I like this. I'm not gonna be here for too long. Oh, I even like the guy. Oh shit. Oh, homo. No, y'all be out here. But no, I do like these. This reminds me of. All right, guys. With that being said, I appreciate you guys coming through. And until next time, peace out.